I'd like to share a quote with you that has been impacting my life this last little while. It was said by John Ortberg and developed further by a couple of authors that I'll refer to in just a minute. It goes like this: hurry is the great enemy of spiritual life in our day. You must eliminate hurry from your life. Do you see that? I certainly see that. I see that in others, but more importantly, I see it in myself. I find myself rushing and trying to do too much. And it becomes a problem. It affects my relationships. It affects my peace. It affects my ability to focus and be present in the moment with the projects and the opportunities that are right in front of me. So I put this out as a challenge to you, and I've been challenging myself to just consider, how might I eliminate hurry in my life? What do I need to do so that I'm not rushing and going too fast and all stressed out because I've taken on way too much? One thing I realized the other day in a journaling exercise I was doing is the question was, what's one of your biggest struggles? And in all honesty, I'll just tell you what it was. One of my biggest struggles is I oftentimes feel like there's more that I should have got done in any given day. The whole idea of I just can't seem to do enough. I can't do enough that gives me the satisfaction of feeling like I've succeeded in what I plan to do, if that makes sense. So this really says to me, I think I need to figure out what exactly is God's will for me every single day and do that. And it's not about busy. It's about taking on too much, doing too much, more than you should be doing. John Mark Comer, one of the authors that has written a book about this, he said the problem isn't when you have a lot to do, it's when you have too much to do. And the only way to keep the quota up is to hurry. That's what needs to be eliminated. And when we eliminate hurry, then we're able to live more in the present. I love this quote. The more present we are in the now, the more grateful we are for what is, the more we tap into joy. You could add to that, the more we tap into love and peace and patience and all of the fruit of the Spirit, which is ours when we find a pace that is God's pace for us. Jesus had busy days, but he was never in a hurry. I want to learn that. I know I'll probably continue to learn that, but that is definitely what I aspire to, is an unrushed life. A life that is purposeful for sure, that is energized, that is active, all of those good things, but is not in a rush. So that's my challenge to you. I have a couple ways for you to kind of do something with this. One is to check out a podcast that I've been starting to listen to it. It's by two pastors, authors, Jefferson Bethke and John Mark Comer, and they actually at the same time wrote books about hustle and hurry, and then they found each other and they realized we need to talk to each other. So they come together and they talk about these themes and they frame them in different ways. And there's a series of podcasts that I found very invigorating and very inspiring and very challenging as I live out my Jesus-directed life. And the other thing I want to leave with you is just a couple of reflection questions. You could use these as journaling prompts if you want. The one question is, how are you currently eliminating hurry in your life and ministry? So what are some of the ways that you're actually doing this and practicing this? And if you're not, what are some ways that you might be able to eliminate hurry from your life and your ministry? And a good reflection question. And I think journaling is one of the best practices for slowing ourselves down and getting clarity about what God is saying and what needs to be said no to, so that you can say yes to the things that are right for you. Then the other question that's great for reflection is, what fruit will be the result of a life that is unhurried, but that has that pace that is God directed, that is not too fast, not too slow, but just right. So I encourage you to leave a comment. Tell me how you're processing this, how you're eliminating hurry from your life. Love to hear that. And I look forward to staying in touch. And you have a great day. And thanks for listening.